Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all over the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to get on here right quick and give an update, another Las Vegas update. So, I know it took a while, but we now have information on two of the shows in Las Vegas that I'm actually interested in going to. Ticket info, venue info, times, all of that jazz have now been confirmed. So, let's take a look. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right, there we go, y'all. So, the second, well, I guess technically this is the first Stardom show, first one out of two in Vegas. So, Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City will take that and Spark Joshi Puresu Lady Luck. Both of these shows will take place on Thursday, April 17th at the Vail Pavilion at Silverton Casino Lodge. The Stardom show will be at 12 p.m. Spark Joshi Lady Luck will be at 5 p.m. And as you can see, tickets go on sale this coming Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which means 3 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so they finally got the ticket and venue info available now. Now, of course, remember, there's two Stardom shows. This is the first one on Thursday. The second one is American Dream in the Neon City. That's on Friday. The following day, that'll be at Meet Las Vegas. So, two different venues for the Stardom shows. But this Stardom show and Spark Joshi will share the same venue for both of their shows. And I got a chance to take a look at some pictures of this Vail Pavilion. It's definitely a more elegant venue, that's for sure. For the most part, it's a wedding venue. 11,000 square feet. So, I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, the Vail Pavilion at the Silverton Casino Lodge. But yeah, for both of these shows, and they also posted ticket info as well. Before I get into ticket info, so going back to the times, here's what's interesting. So the Stardom show, doors open at 11 a.m. and the show starts at noon. For the Spark Joshi show, doors open at 3 p.m. and the show starts at 5 p.m. That's kind of interesting because if that Spark show is afterwards and the doors open at 3 and the Stardom show starts at noon, I mean, well, shoot. I guess are we pretty much getting a 2.5 hour long show for Stardom American Dream in Sin City? I mean, I would think that it would have to end by that time, and it'd probably have to do something with clearing everybody out of the arena and then letting them back in at 3, because with both of these shows, just like the other shows, you pick your seat. Based on the section you purchase, you pick your seat at the venue. So, I would think it would only be fair for them to have to make everybody exit and then come back in at 3. But yeah, that gives me the idea that um yeah, it kind of gives me the idea that the Stardom show is only going to be at the most 2.5 hour long show. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see when it gets closer and they have the card built out. We'll get an idea of that. With the Spark Joshi show, with the doors opening at 3 and the show not starting till 5, I'm assuming that they're going to do their meet and greet before and after the show. Because I mean, you open doors 2 hours before bell time. I would think, that's a lot of time to potentially get settled in and then maybe catch a pre-show meet and greet, and then they do because I mean they did that last year in Philly. They did the pre-show meet and greet because Mayu Iwatani, she was only available pre-show, so everybody did a pre-show meet and greet, and then after the show, folks came back out except for Mayu. Everybody else came back out and did the rest of their meet and greet. So I'm guessing that's what Spark is gonna do this time as well. And like I said, I think it's safe to say that Stardom will probably do their meet and greets separately. Probably either Saturday, Sunday, whatever. But that's my guess. And I'm sure probably some of the Stardom talent will probably compete on the Spark Joshi show, just like they did last year. So, which I'll get more into that in a second. So, ticket prices. Let's discuss ticket prices. So, we'll start with the first show, which is the Stardom show. It starts from standing room only, which is $40. Row E seats, $50. Row D, $60. Row C, $90. Row B, $200. And row A, which is front row, $300. So pretty much the same price tiers as the second Stardom show. Because front row for that show was $300. I do notice that this one offers more seating, more rows than the second show. So that I did notice. So there's a couple of more prices for this one versus the second show. But yeah, thought that was pretty interesting. But that's Stardom American Dream in Sin City, which on the website it shows American Dream 2024 in Sin City. It should be 2025 in Sin City, but typo, it happens. And then the Spark Joshi Lady Luck show. Standing room, $40. Row E, $50. Row D, $60. Row C, $80. Row B, $90. And then row A, which is front row, is only $100. So cheaper front row for that show versus the Stardom show, but I kind of had a feeling both Stardom shows would have similar pricing tiers for their tickets. So I'm not really surprised there. But Spark Joshi one, definitely looks pretty affordable. And like I said, another thing I'm hoping for, I'm hoping that they do pre-purchases for meet and greets, just like they did last year. I thought they did a really good job with that last year, where you could pre-purchase your meet and greets online, and then just show up, get scanned, do your meet and greet. I'm hoping that they do that system again. But I'm also curious. This has got me wondering. Being that this Stardom show and the Spark show are in the same venue, it does kind of make me wonder. And being that Spark is the promotion that announced both of these shows, you know what I mean? This promotion announced both of these shows first, not Stardom. You know what I mean? Stardom didn't announce these shows. Spark did first. So it has me wondering, could potentially a handful of the Stardom talent potentially work all three shows, both Stardom shows and the Spark Joshi show? I think it's possible, which makes me think that we're probably going to see a good handful of the Stardom talent make the trip. That makes me hopeful that a good handful of the talent will get booked to make the trip to Vegas. Because, I mean, this is potentially 3 shows where Stardom talent could work all 3. We know that there's going to be 2 Stardom shows, at least 2 Stardom shows. So, I'm very curious to see how they're going to utilize the talent. Because like I said, going back to the TJPW talent, the 16 girls making the trip to Vegas, all 16 are going to do both the TJPW Live in Vegas shows and the TJPW versus GCW versus DDT collab show. So, makes me wonder if this could have a similar sort of turnout. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm just happy that they finally got the info out so folks can finalize their plans. But yeah, tickets go on sale this Tuesday, the 25th, 3 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, I'm look forward to jumping on both of these, and hopefully we'll secure mine. I'm also wondering if possibly with tonight's Stardom pay-per-view Path of Thunder, it makes me wonder, are they finally going to start promoting these US shows? Because they haven't done any promos yet. So it makes me wonder if at tonight's pay-per-view they're going to promote these US shows. And I'm hoping we'll also know the confirmed talent for the Cinderella tournament. Because Cinderella tournament, that's in 2 weeks. That's right around the corner. So yeah, it's not this week, but it's next week. So that'll be here before you know it. But anyway, that's pretty much all that I have. Like I said, I wanted to share this update since it finally just dropped. But let me know. Is anybody out there planning on getting tickets for Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City, as well as Spark Joshi Lady Luck? Are you excited? Who do you hope to see on the card? Yeah, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the 2. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Laters.